I know it's rough, but listen, we've talked to you and talked to you and talked to you,
Hmm.
and you're acting like you're a 12-year-old child, and it is
Exactly.
time for you to grow up.
Hello, I'm Jonathan, co founder of Parent Portfolio, a personal finance author, and a frugal millionaire. Today, I'm going to react to this Dave Ramsey video about parents facing a really tough question. How do you get a grown adult child to finally stand on their own 2 feet? But before we dive in, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. Let's just say this. This situation involves a 32-year-old daughter, frustrated parents, and some boundaries that are long overdue. Let's dive in.
And I have a 32-year-old daughter,
Hmm.
very bright daughter. We put her through college once, and she got her degree.
Hmm.
We are now putting her through barbering school,
Hmm.
and she's 6 months in. She still lives at home.
Hmm.
Never been married. Loves it at home. We started cutting the strings 2 years ago, and we told her she had 2 years to decide to go to school, get through school, and get out on her own.
Hmm.
So December 31st is her exit date.
Good.
Well, she thinks that we are kicking her out.
Hmm.
And that, no matter what we do, we're not convincing her that we're doing this for her own good.
Hmm. That's okay.
And my question is, how do I let her know that we love her and this is the best thing? She has an amazing boyfriend that he's Christian. He's
Hmm.
asked her to marry him,
Hmm.
wants to buy her a house, wants to start a life with her. They love each other, but she's not wanting to move.
Hmm.
So how do my husband and I help her transition into her life, whatever she chooses to do? Or,
Does she have? Do you know if she has any money?
no, none. She has
Okay.
zero. If it wouldn't be for her boyfriend, she wouldn't have anything.
Okay. So here's what I would tell her.
She
Here's what I
spends
would tell her.
money like crazy.
Here's what I would tell her. You have to move next week unless you agree to save money out of every check and show us that you're saving money. Your rent is starting right now, and your rent is
Mhm.
that you have to save money.
Okay.
If you're not willing to save money out of every check, you have to move next week. I'll be
Okay.
homeless. I'll be in the street. I know. You'll figure it out. Yeah.
That's what I-
She refuses to participate in adulthood.
Exactly.
And gosh, I don't know.
So just push her
Yeah,
out. So
I would just say,
we're
listen,
doing the
listen.
right
If
thing,
you
then.
bring me your check on Friday, and I want to see the money set aside out of your check into savings, or you have to leave on Friday. I
Now,
am
see,
I
I've
am
tried.
done. I have begged you and
Yeah.
begged you. I've done stuff for you. We've paid for everything. This is over the top. We're bringing you harm. We're buying your
Right.
misbehavior. We're paying for your misbehavior for you to continue to be an underperforming 32-year-old. I just love you too much to participate in your crazy land.
Okay.
I'm not going to participate in crazy anymore. This is nuts.
So, this problem isn't just about money, it's about family dynamics, boundaries, and what happens when love crosses into enabling. On one hand, the parents are worried about their daughter. They don't want her to feel abandoned, and they've been trying to support her for years. On the other hand, by allowing her to stay at home without responsibility, they've actually been doing her a disservice. She hasn't had to face adulthood head on, and that lack of independence is now holding her back from marriage, from building her own household, and from financial stability. Now, I actually agree with Dave on several key points. He's right that the parents have unintentionally harmed their daughter by making her too comfortable at home. He's also right that boundaries need teeth. Saying she has to save or move out is a clear line, and without those consequences, nothing will change. And I agree with his emphasis on dignity. There is dignity in paying your own bills, in providing for yourself, and in carrying the weight of your own life. Until she feels that, she won't grow. But I also want to point out where I think Dave's approach misses the mark. His tone is calling her dramatically underperforming. or comparing her behavior to a 12-year-old might feel true on paper, but words like that can create shame. And shame rarely motivates someone to grow. It often makes them shut down even more. What's needed here is tough love, yes, but with language that affirms, not degrades. Parents can say, "We love you too much to let this continue," without tearing down their child's self-worth. So while the principles of Dave's advice is solid, the delivery could be gentler and more constructive. So what can be done? Let me walk you through some steps that could actually move this family forward and help their daughter step into adulthood. The first step is to set a clear move-out timeline with written expectations. Right now, there's been a lot of talking, but no clear structure. Writing down the move-out date, the financial responsibilities, and exactly what support will end removes all ambiguity. It's no longer a vague conversation, it's a plan. And once those expectations are written down and signed off on, it's harder to walk them back emotionally. This also gives the daughter a chance to see that their parents aren't springing this on her out of the blue, but that they're thoughtfully laid out and that they have steps to achieve this. The second step is to transition from financial support to financial guidance. Instead of handing over money, the parents can focus on coaching her toward better financial habits. For example, rather than paying her bills, they could require her to show proof of savings every payday. That might mean sitting down and reviewing her bank statement, or even using something simple like a cash envelope system. By doing this, she learns accountability without being propped up by their wallets. Over time, she'll see that money doesn't just disappear, it has to be managed intentionally. The third step is to encourage independence through responsibility, not rescue. Right now, she fears that moving out would leave her homeless. And that fear is partly because she's never carried the responsibility of paying for real bills. Instead of rushing to protect her, the parents could assign her actual household expenses to cover. Imagine if she had to pay the electric bill or the car insurance every month. Suddenly, adulthood becomes real. She'd see firsthand how fast money goes when you're responsible for necessities. That shift in perspective can be a powerful motivator to get serious about her own future. And the fourth step is to set a financial milestone before marriage. It's not fair to her boyfriend to carry someone into marriage who hasn't shown she can stand on her own 2 feet. A healthy requirement would be that she demonstrate at least 6 to 12 months of consistent independence, meaning paying her own bills, saving a portion of her income, and sticking to a budget. That milestone doesn't just prepare her for marriage, it prepares her for adulthood in general. By reaching it, she can enter the next stage of her life as a partner and not as someone looking to be rescued. And finally, the fifth step is to balance boundaries with encouragement. Tough love by itself can feel cold, but when it's paired with genuine affirmations, it builds trust. Every conversation about boundaries should also include reassurance. We love you, we believe in you, and we know you can do this. That combination of accountability and encouragement makes it clear that the parents aren't just rejecting her, they're helping her grow. It softens the blow and keeps the family bond strong, even as they enforce new rules. At the end of the day, helping an adult child grow up isn't about punishment. It's about giving them the tools and the push that they need to succeed. Dave's tough stance is right in principle. Boundaries are necessary, and enabling only brings them harm. But the delivery matters just as much as the message. Parents can set clear rules, stop financial enabling, and encourage responsibility in a way that builds their child up rather than tear them down. So if you found this video helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. So I'd love to hear from you. Would you ever let your 32-year-old live at home this long? Or would you have set boundaries much sooner? Drop them down in the comments down below. I love to read them. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you next time.